Hi everybody, welcome back. My name is Lynn and I'm Pretty Papercraft 67. Happy Easter Sunday. So today I am going to do my design team project for WhichCraftDoYouDo using their brand new kit, the Gentleman Tailor Collection. I'm so excited about this printable. I love it. There's 70 pages in this kit. I have only printed out some. I haven't printed all. But this is such a great kit. Very steampunky, very industrial grunge, lots of plays on playing cards. So I'll just run through the kit with you first. As I said, I haven't printed everything, but it'll give you a good idea of what the kit is about. So you get a collection of background pieces in the kit. Like I said, lots of card emphasis, playing card emphasis. So I love those. There's just a plainer background with some text on it. I think that's all I've printed from the backgrounds. You get lots of elements in this kit. So your playing card elements, you get like a background pages for playing cards. So you've got it in the blue and the red, which I just love. Very vintage, very industrial. You get various amounts of sheets of these, like the playing card faces. So that would be your face, and you could team that up with the back, and then you'd have, like, you could make your own set of playing cards. Great for even great for if you were doing something like a tarot card deck or something like that. Then you get lots more elements. So you get some little journal cards, you get these labels, scissors, and everything has a sewing or a tailor or a clothing kind of reference to it. So they're just brilliant, and I love the colors, all the beautiful colors that the ladies do have. They stagger. You've got your purples, your greens, your pinks, like your sepia tones, your blues, just beautiful. Butterflies in 2 different sizes. I've only printed the one today, so you get butterflies in 2 different sizes. Look at these light bulbs, aren't they brilliant? So I think there's 2 to 3 pages of light bulbs in different sizes. And then you get your elements, your gentlemen in 2 different sizes. So yeah, they're great, like the Tim Holtz portraits type of thing. So you fussy cut those out and use those to embellish. So they're brilliant. Then you also get these, the bodies without faces, which I love. This is what I've been so excited about, because this kit really gives you the opportunity to have a bit of fun, think outside the box, which I'll explain. I'll show you when I show you my prototype. So you get a page or 2 of those. There might be different sizes. Then you get some pages of these cotton reel labels, which are great in 2 different sizes. They're terrific. They'd be great for cotton reels, but they're really good for your layering. And clock faces. And again, I think you get clocks in different sizes, but I think there's also black and whites as well in the mix as well. But clock faces, I have cut elements. You get pages of your hats. You get this one is smaller, then you get a larger one again, all your top hats and bowler hats and all that type of thing. And then you get a whole heap of labels, different labels, all referencing again to tailoring or clothing merchants, things like that. And then a whole heap of words, sentiments. And then you get this great page, which is bow ties, ties, and buttons. So they are terrific. And then pages of numbers. So much stuff in this kit, and I just love it. And as soon as I saw it, I knew I had to have it because it's right up my alley. So I have made a side tuck tag pocket with the printable, and this is, I will do another one today on camera. So I've just done a little sort of thought outside the box, and I've used those bodies without faces, and I've used the cotton reel labels and clocks as my faces, and I've layered up with all the not greeting cards, the playing cards. I've put in an actual playing card. I've done sentiments, and then I also made, oh, that's what I want to show you too. You also get a page or two of the of these journal cards. So I've used one of those, and again, these are without faces, which I just love this idea. So I've used a clock face for a face there, the bow tie, the top hat, and again a sentiment. And just excuse me, I'm going to just have a sip of my coffee. I've got a tickle in my throat. And then I also used another element from the kit, which is the playing cards, if I can find them quick. So they come in a row of 6, so I've used those, but I've just made them into like a little booklet. And then I've made this side just a little pocket. So we're gonna crack on, and we are going to make all these elements together today on video. And yeah, I hope I inspire you to go over and have a look at this kit, because very reasonably priced, and there is so much in it. So I'm just going to pop these away. I have worked ahead of time a little bit, and I have got some of my elements already cut and ready to go. So I've got my journal cards, I've gone through and I've cut out some of the smaller elements, and I have made my tag pocket already. And I just made it in advance because I just wanted to do the sewing around the edges, and I've done the same with that little pocket book. So I have done the sewing already. But to make these tags, very simple. So we'll just pick one of the background pages. And I'm going to go again with this one because I think that's terrific. And I have double printed this one. There's also plain backgrounds as well in that sort of distressed look. So I'm just going to grab my cutter. I'm just going to cut this out. I probably should have done that before I put the camera on, but you know, I've got to get in quick because everybody's home, and just at the moment everybody's just busy, so it gives me this chance to get a video done. All right, so we'll just quickly cut this out. And one more down here. Now I have used a letter size paper, but you can print them out in A4. So what I'm going to do with my background, I'm just going to cut that down to 7 inches tall. So I'm just going to go on to the 7 inches, and I'm just going to cut that piece away. But this will still come in handy for lots of things. So that's what I've got, a 7 inch tall piece of the background paper. And all I'm simply going to do is I'm going to fold that in half like that. Give it a nice tight burnish. And then I'm just going to cut that into a tag shape. So I'm just going to use the one that I've already done. I'm just simply going to snip away that corner and level it up again on this side here. And snip away that corner. And there you have your pocket tag. Now to put it together, we'll work with the one that I've already machine stitched, so this will be a spare one, but that's as simple as that is. So I'll just put that one away. So we'll come back to this one. Now to put it together, it's so easy. You're just wanting to glue down the bottom and glue around this and leave this section open, and that's where your tags and things your ephemera pieces will go in. So we will do that now. We're just going to glue down here, glue here and across the top, and then across the bottom. Simple, easy, and then we'll put that together. Just putting my lid back on my glue, and then we'll just fold that over just like that and put that together. So that's the construction, simple and easy. That is our pocket tag. So really, I'm just going to do a bit of embellishing now. So I'm going to grab out my elements that I've already cut, and I probably will work sort of off the one I've already done. So this is open. So this section here is open for us to pop our little ephemera pieces in. But I've got my man without a face, And I have got the playing card element, so I've got, and I have machine stitched some of these. So I just want to do sort of like a bit of a layer up in a sense. And I'm just going to use that original playing card just in there, just for something a little bit more, let's say. So that's the kind of layer up I want to do there, something sort of like that. And then I'm just going to take the body of my gentleman. I haven't cut a hat, so we have to get the hat sheet out. Just give me a few seconds to find it. All right, so I'll just put that one there. So I'm just sort of layering up at this stage and seeing what I like. I really love the clock. I've got to have a clock in everything, so I think we're going to put the clock. I've got a couple of different coloured clocks, so I'm not sure. Don't know if I want that green. I do like that. So there's the 12. So I could put something like that there. We could use one of these as our face, sort of thing like that in this one. This one I've used a sewing label, but the big clock face could be real fun to put down like that. Take that one away, and maybe we could use some of these stitching labels. We've got some small ones and some bigger ones, and then these are cool too. These little, there's a one background page of just these little playing cards, and I love these. They look so cool layered up. So we could sort of do something like that and something like that, and then a label in there kind of thing. I love this light bulb. But I've got some other decorating yet to do, so we can use those later. So I'll put them back in there. The other idea, if you didn't like this idea, you could just use one of the men straight down like that sort of thing. But I'm going to keep him. I'm loving this whole clock face as the face idea. So we're going to put that there, finding where the 12 is. 10, 11, 12. And then I'm going to cut out a hat, and I just want to kind of put a hat down on there if it goes well. So I'm thinking, I'm just off to the side here a bit. I'm not sure if I'm in camera. I'm just going to cut out this hat, this top hat, real quick, and see what that looks like when we've put it all together. And how is everybody enjoying their Easter weekend? We've had a nice one so far. We spent Friday at my daughter's place for lunch with my grandson, and that was always fun. And then yesterday we went up to visit my mum, which was lovely to see her. It doesn't quite feel the same anymore, but anyway. And now today my husband is still on holidays. The kids have come around, and they've just all gone out for a walk, taking the dog for a walk. So I thought, right, here's my chance. So I'm sort of thinking something like that, just for something really quirky, very steampunky, very out of the box kind of thing. And I do want a sentiment. I want a number. So I'm just going to cut a number here from the number sheet, just anyone at random. So I want a number on there, and I also want a sentiment. So I'm just going to find those sheets. This is cool. So what did I put on this one? I put the Gentleman Tailor on that one. So we might put Old World Outfitter, or we could put Charming Cobbler, Distinguished Draper, Gentleman's Emporium. Wow, there's so many of them. How about we go Distinguished Charming Cobbler? And I'm going to go a little bit one size up to the last one that I did. Okay, so we'll cut that one out. And we'll cut this number out. And then we're just going to start layering it all together. Like that. All right. We want those elements. This is rubbish. Okay, so I really like the placement of that. I think that looks very cool. So we're going to do that. I'm just going to put a bit of ink around. I'm sorry if it's a bit shadowy in here today. We've got dull weather and I've had to put the lights on. So I'm sorry if it's casting a bit of a shadow. And we'll ink up this guy, the headless dude. I have already inked those and I have inked around my pocket. All right, so again, like I said, I really like the placement of that kind of thing. So we're just going to get straight in and start sticking. Just pop some glue there like that and put that there. I want to just keep it inside the edges of my pocket tag. And then we've got the real playing card there, and I'm going to off center that kind of like that. And put that sort of there like so. All right, so I like that, and that's going to sit there. And then we want our gentleman to sort of just sit on the bottom of that card, because we're going to cover that up anyway. So yeah, kind of offset him a bit like that. So I'm just going to stick him down on the shoulders at this minute, just to attach him to that playing card. Like that. And I love this big clock face, and that's going to be his face. So we're going to pop that one there, like so. And making sure I've got the 12 in the right place. So like about that. Now, I could put a bow tie there. That could be a cool idea as well. So let's grab this. What have we got? We'll just take this green one here. These are a little fiddly for me to cut out, but the end result is great. So I'll quickly cut this one out. Yeah, so yeah, now the next 2 days are just at home. Hubby's going to enjoy the rest of his holidays, and yeah, we'll do what we do with the grandkids, or grandchild, I should say. We've only got one. Although he's such a tornado, they feel like there's 10 of him. All right, so we've got that there, and I think I'm going to put that right there. I think that looks very cool. So just a little bit of glue like that, and we'll cover up that there. And then our top hat, I'm going to just, yeah, just like that sort of thing. I love it. So we'll pop that one down. And I'm going to bring it down a bit, like that. So now we'll pop that whole thing down, whatever you call it, collage, topper. We'll put this whole lot down. And then we'll keep going. Okay, so I'm going to pop it around about that distance and just give it a good firm press. Give it a minute for that glue to set off. All right, so down here, this is where I'm going to come in with some of these labels, these stitching labels. You could put more clocks down here, which I do have more cut. So I kind of like that there. This number, I definitely want to pop this number in somewhere. I love that bow tie on that. That is cool. So we could put our number kind of there. I want to use these little playing cards. And I'm going to sort of layer them in amongst it all. Sort of overlapping and kind of like that. I think I like that better, and I think I want it overlaying. And then we've got this tinier little stitch label, I keep saying stitch label, K&R Smith Best 6 Cord. So it's a cotton label. And that could look cool, just straight over the top like that. And number could actually go there. And then we've got the charming cobbler. And we could, cobbler, not cobbler. And where could we pop him? We might have to move some of these. So put that and that like that. We can put that over the top like that. I like that. And then maybe this one poking out down the bottom. And then maybe a number over the top of that. Something like that. I think that's cool. So we'll sort of work towards that. We're going to put our stitch, our cotton label down first. This one says fine stitch, farmer's fine stitch spool cotton. And then we're going to I'm just going to stick these two together. Kind of off center them a bit and just drop that one down a bit and sort of pop that there like that. Like so. I really want that. Do I want it there? Because I like that number, but then I don't know. The number doesn't really go there. I want that there definitely. Oh, I don't know where to put this number, but I do want the number. I could do it sort of like there, maybe. Oops, it's going down. There, maybe. I don't know. But anyway, we'll keep going here. Put all these down. Now what I want to do with this one, I just want to raise it up a bit. So I'm just going to use, if I can find it, there it is. I'm just going to use some of that mounting foam tape stuff. I just want it to sit higher than everything else. I'm just going to cut a length of that. I'm going to pop that down there, like that. Take off this and pop this one down. About there. Oh, I really like that. Now, do I want that number? No. I'm going to leave that off for now. We'll see what comes of that. And then I just want to set an eyelet in the top, up here. Punch a hole, set an eyelet. Go blue one, or the black one, blue or black, not sure what it is, black I think. Like so. And then we just can thread some string in there. So that is our pocket tag. Two different ideas, but very much the same. I love them. Love them, love them. All right, so I'll pop that one to the side. Now we're going to work on a journal card. So I've taken this one and I have already backed it onto some manila cardstock. So I'm just going to quickly go around the edge in ink. This one, once I've finished the decorating and everything has dried, I will run around the edge of this with my sewing machine, just to give it that really messy look. Okay, now I'm going to repeat the whole process. I did it with this one and I just love the way that looks. So again, I know that I have already kind of done that on this one, but we're just going to do it again because I just love that. So out of the box thinking. So we're going to use, now which colour clock did I want? Or we could use one of these spools instead. That could be cool instead of a clock face. Yeah, I think maybe on this one, that's a bigger image. So on this one, we'll use this spool. And then I will cut another one of those hats, the bowler hat. So I've got to find that page. All right, so where's a bowler hat? That one there, but I might see if I can do it with this one, because this is a bit bigger and it'll kind of hide what's there a bit better, and maybe sit down over that label there. So we can pop the hat on the hat, kind of thing. And then this one has a tie, so let's see. I don't even know if that's going to look any good, but let's cut a tie and let's see what that looks like. It might not work. We'll have a little look. Just get this last little bit. Okay. Oh, I think that's cool. Again, thinking outside the box, totally different. All right, so I'm going to keep that hat there. Now, do I really like that? I do like that. I think I'm going to hide that tie underneath that first. And we'll pop that there, and then the hat, bring the hat down a bit. I love that. And then we will just, I want to put some numbers on there. All right, let's do that. So again, we're going to grab some ink. Ink up any whites areas that we have. Ink up the tie. And ink up this one. All right, so we'll pop, first of all, I think we'll put the tie down. Get that one into place. And I'm going to bring that to about there, like that. Then we're going to put our cotton spool face on, about like that. And it is really out there, so if it doesn't actually match up, I don't think it matters. This is just thinking outside the box, having a bit of fun. And then we'll pop the hat on the top of that. About there. I love that. I think that is cool. Really different. See, they look really cool. And now I'm going to grab a number. I've got, where's that number? There's one number there. And then I'll grab another number. Just got to find the numbers where they are. And I just want to make like a little pull tab on the side of the journal card. And I wanted to make it front and back, so that's why I'm cutting double, so that there'll be one at the front and then we'll marry it up to one at the back. Okay, we'll ink this one up. Okay. So this one here I'm going to stick on the front. I'm just going to pop the whole thing down. Like so, around about there. I want it sort of half on, half off, so it becomes like a little tab. And then I'm just going to turn that over, and I'm going to pop this label like that on the back of that one. About like so. So that you've got a number front and a number back, and then when that's all really dry, I will machine stitch all around that to make it nice and firm, just like I've done with that one. So it's machine stitched all the way around. And now we just need a sentiment. And on this one, I'm going to use, we could use a word. We could use, what have we got here? Oh, curious. I love that because that's pretty curious looking. Curiouser and curiouser. I'll cut this one out real quick. And we will put curious straight across this tie like that. Love it. And I'm going to build this one up as well. I'm just going to pop this one up on some mounting tape as well. Cut a bit of that. I always put a bit of glue down when I'm using this stuff because I don't know that it's going to last forever. So I'll do that one like that. Peel off that backing. And put a bit more glue. And we're going to put that right across there. Oh, I love it. And then, like I said, machine stitching around the edge. And that's our journal card done. And that one will slip inside here. Like that. And that little number will pop out. Just like so. And put this one back in here. And now we'll just quickly work on this little pocket, which is so simple to do. So I've got my piece cut, and all I'm going to do is on the fold lines, I'm just going to burnish them, fold them and burnish them nice and tight, like that. And then that again, I'm going to fold over like a little book, just like that. Now, I am going to ink up this middle section here because I don't want all that white showing. Give that a good ink. Like so. And then all I'm going to do is this side here, I want to be a pocket. So I'm just going to glue down this side here and along the bottom. That, and we'll put that together. Now I have sewn, as I said, but you don't have to sew. I just like that look. And then this page here, I'm just going to stick the whole lot down onto the other side. Let's go along my edges, and then we can just pop that whole lot down. So you've got a solid cover and then a little pocket. Easy, easy. Now, my pocket here measures about 2.5 inches, but I want a tag. I'll just show you where's the one I've done. Where did I put it? Here? So I've just made a little tag to go in it, just a cute little tag. So I want about 2 inches wide for my tag. So what does this measure? That's not long enough. So I'm just going to cut from what was left over from the background piece. I'm just going to cut that at 4 inches. 4 inches by whatever that is. 4 inches by about 3 3/4. But the height, I'm not caring too badly about the height. It's the width that I'm trying to do. So I'm just going to simply fold that in half. Like that. So then we'll have a tag with background on both sides. I'm going to glue that whole lot together so that it's a nice sturdy tag. Fold it over, glue it all together. And then I'm just going to use, where do I put it? I keep losing it. Oh, here it is. All right, we'll bring you back over here. And I'm just going to use that as my template, and I'm just going to cut my tag shape. Got one there. And one on this side. Alright, so there's my tag. Again, when it's all dry, I will sew all around that. So all I have done, I've just taken one of the cut apart Gentleman. This one might be a bit too big. Although no, that would work. And I'm folding it over or cutting it down to sort of give it half. I thought I did have another Gentleman cut. but I don't know where it's gone. Oh, here he is. Here he is. So, yeah, I think I want to do this guy this time. So I'm just going to kind of level him up, and then I'll cut that remaining bit off. Let's do that, and then so I'll level up the bottom like about that, making sure his face is where it's got to be. And then I'm just going to cut this little edge off. Like that. Oh, I didn't even ink him, did I? Oh, well, that's okay. And then I'll sew around those. So that's our little tag. So I'll pop this tag in here, if I can get it in here. And this one I've just decorated up again with some elements from the, different element sheets. And there's a top hat and some playing cards and a cotton spool and all of that. So we'll do that now. So I'll just punch my hole, ready for my string. Punch my hole, and then that tag will fit really nicely into this little pocket here, like that. And now on the front, what elements have we got left? We've got some clocks, we've got a sentiment, we've got these light bulbs. All right, so let's have a look. Really love the clock. Love these light bulbs. I think they're so terrific. We've got one of those could go in there. So again, just kind of layering stuff up. We've got these ones here, or I want some of those playing cards. So I've got two here. I want to do that kind of thing. I just want to use that light bulb. Don't know if we need that, but I like the layering. Yeah, let's go with that, and then we'll pop a sentiment on there. So again, we'll ink up real quick. Got lots of little layers in this one. But that's just so much fun. I love to layer. I really do. All right, so I'm going to lay that flat. So the first thing we're going to do is put our clock face on. Put our clock face on. Just excuse me for a minute. I'm still recording, okay? Still recording. Sorry about that. My husband's just come home with the dog, so I wanted him to know I was still recording. Okay, so let's pop our clock face on. And we'll make sure our 12 is up in the centre. And I'm going to do my little playing cards around about there like that. So I'll do that and sort of off-centre them a bit and pop those down. Like that. Yeah, I'm going to put that over the top like that and sort of keep it where it should be, like that. And then I just love this light bulb, like a light bulb moment. I'll put that one on there, and then a sentiment. And I think we will go, oh, I don't know, maybe a number. Maybe a number could be cool on this one. Let's go a number. Give that one a bit of ink. And we can just sort of put, I don't know, maybe tuck it underneath. I like it. Okay, so I'll just tuck that underneath there like that, keeping that nice and straight. And there you have it. There you go. Some really quick, simple, easy little elements. Easy little ideas for ephemera using this excellent, excellent kit. I love it. So I'll just bring everything out and show you all again. So the name of the kit is the Gentleman Tailor Collection. There will be a discount code down below for 25% off your purchase from WhichCraftDoYouDo with any digital. But yeah, definitely jump on over and check these out. They are fun, 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 and I'm just going to be using them a lot. So there you go, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today. Design Team Project for WhichCraftDoYouDo. I know it's not quite April, but we'll say it's April. But I'll be back because there's so much more to do with this kit. All right, please have a wonderful Easter. Stay safe and well, and I'll see you all again soon. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.